Hello, Scorpio. My name is Agatha, and this is the tarot forecast for May 2018. It's a very general reading. If you like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. I'm going to use for you this month, Scorpio, the Fairy Lights Tarot. Fairy Lights. Also, the Soul cards, number 2. And finally, as an advice card, I'm using the Messenger Oracle, and I'm going to take just one card from this deck, Scorpio, and we're going to start with the advice card for you. Let's see the advice card for you, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What is the advice for you for the month of May 2018? Scorpio, advice for the month of May 2018. This card. And the card that came out was, nurture all you love. Nurture all you love, or take care of all you love. It's a white dragon, so beautiful. Number 30. I'm going to read from the little guidebook because I feel it's important to give you all possible information. So, take the time to nurture the things you care about so that they may flourish and grow. Your hopes, your dreams, your body, your mind, your spirit, your creations, and your relationships. All that is you need to be cherished, loved, honored, and respected. Without care and attention, these aspects of self can fall into a state of neglect that does only harm to both you and the world around you. Nurture them and they will bring you peace and fulfillment. Okay. Even if you feel that you don't have any type of even, rewards, worldly rewards in money from the things you love, it doesn't matter. Just nurture them. Do the things that bring love to you, that you love to do. Do those things, okay? So, let's start. Scorpio, how will the month of May 2018, how will this month of May 2018 will be for you? And this is this is going to be a 20 card reading, and I'm going to use the Celtic Cross spread, which normally is a 10 card spread, but for each one of those cards I'm going to use as a clarification card a card from the Soul cards, number 2. Soul cards deck. So total 20 card reading. So Scorpio, 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 how will the month of May 2018, how will that month be for you? So let's see, Scorpio, May 2018, Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay. This is the the central theme, which is the moon. Interesting. That which is yet not seen. The star. Okay. The base is the root, and you have the Knight. I think it's the Knight of Wands. The past influencing the present and the future. You have the Death card. Okay, 3 major arcana cards so far. That which is in your mind, or that which you want, the Ace of Wands, you want to start something new. The near future, you have the Empress. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards so far. The next card represents you and how you feel. You have the Lovers, 6 major arcana cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards. The environment, those who surround you, how people see you. You have the 6 of Wands. Now the next card is hopes, dreams, wishes, and advice. And you have the 10 of Cups. Okay. Now the outcome is what? The 5 of Pentacles. Oh, it was so good. It's just so good. Just remember what I said. that even if you don't have any type of how do you say, reward, like monetary reward to do the things that you love to do them anyway. It's kind of feels that way, that everything is going your way, and then the Five of Pentacles, you feel, you feel like it's not good enough or something like that, or you're not good enough, or you're not making money. But honestly, from everything that I've seen, these cards tell me it feels like a very good month. Maybe at the end of the month things will not work out all that well, but the majority of the month, Scorpio, seems to be great for you. So let's see the clarification cards. 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so let's see. Let's start. Scorpio, how will the month of May 2018 is going to be for you? And as the central theme, the card that came out was the Moon. So it could be a month of where your intuition is in hyperdrive, like your intuition is really well developed, and you're using your intuition throughout, or is very strong, your intuition, in you using it throughout the month of May 2018, Scorpio. So it could be that one, or there's some secret that can come up to the light, something that may be revealed, something that maybe was being cooked, quote unquote, underground, if that makes any type of sense to you, and then suddenly is revealed. Now, this secret could be good or could be bad, but because the majority, or this thing which was hidden, not necessarily a secret, something which was hidden because maybe it was not fully prepared yet, may be revealed in May 2018. And because I see the majority of these cards, I might be wrong because I haven't gone through them one by one. They seem positive. This only one seems negative, and the one that seems negative, I would say that has more to do with how you feel inside yourself, and not exactly how things are outside. Because things seem to be good, but the way you feel about them, you feel you are undeserving, or you feel that you don't have enough. Or you feel there's like a lack of self-esteem, or you feel that you don't have enough money. It's like something inside of you that does not kind of reflect all the positive things that are happening within your world. Anyway, so this thing which may be revealed might be a very positive thing. And you have this as a clarification card. You know how I see this clarification card? It feels like a figure. It kind of feels almost like a guardian angel giving light to you, giving you light, or it's spreading good, spreading light, spreading something good. It's like you are giving intuition. Maybe you are, how do you say, maybe it's almost feels, Scorpio, that your guardian angels are making it that your intuition is higher. Okay, it's like they are giving you light, kind of, but it's like an inner light that you use intuitively. Your intuition is bigger. That's what I'm sensing, and it's because it's been given to you. Or there's some sort of epiphany, like a light bulb goes up. You have like this thought, this revelation. You have this inner revelation, like something that maybe was hidden to you is now really quite apparent to you. Pay attention to your dreams. You might have some sort of revelation within your dreams. Something that maybe made no sense before makes absolutely sense, because there's some sort of information that will come to you through your dreams. Pay attention to that. Okay? And I would say that's a good thing. Whatever comes into your life through your dreams, I would say it's a very positive thing. Now, the next two cards are in the position of that which is yet not seen. You have the Star. A wish comes true. Some like a long-held wish, something that you've always wanted comes true. You don't know that yet, but within May 2018, Scorpio, this wish will come true. Something maybe that you always wanted, that you've requested, might be given to you. Because I see this, the clarification card, it's a person below a tree, and this person is extending their hand, and maybe that's what I'm getting. Something that you always asked for, maybe heaven, spirit, the source, God, whomever, whatever. I'm sorry, your guardian angels. You always requested something, and finally it's been given. It's being given to you right now. It could be that. Or something that supersedes your wildest dreams. You've asked for very little, and now you are given a lot. It could be that. Also, something that goes beyond what you've asked. You asked for one thing, and many more are given to you, Scorpio. Though this seems like an unhappy card. It's like this person is... this person has this figure, has the eyes closed, and it's extending their hand. It's like they don't expect anything to come their way, and suddenly a wish comes their way. Something they always wanted comes their way. Now the next two cards are connected, are in the position of the basis, the root, the causes, and you have the Knight of Wands. So there might be some sort of trip for some of you. And this is the clarification card. Like within a trip, maybe in May 2018, you go on a trip. This could be like a trip where you go and visit your family or something like that. And throughout that trip, maybe during that trip, it's the time where you have some sort of epiphany, a revelation, or a dream comes true, something like that. Something unexpected. Because I see this woman, and behind her, there's a little boy or girl, a child, and the child, the head of the child seems like the sun is shining. It's like this woman has no idea that behind her there's the sun shining, and the child, in many symbolically, means something new which is about to begin. So, like a thing that you, Scorpio, always wanted is about to begin, and it might be about to begin during a trip, and you have no idea, because this woman behind her, it's behind her, and she has no idea. And she's just enjoying her life. That's why because she seems happy. She's enjoying her life. She's doing her own thing. Maybe she went on a trip because she felt like it. And during that trip, something good happens to her. Now, this could be someone. This could also be, for some of you, those who are single, you might meet someone that have the characteristics of the Knight of Wands. So, someone up to the age of 30, yes. Could be a man or a woman, could be a bit older also, but if it's older, if this person is older, it's young at heart, and this person is, I'm sorry, from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and it's like this is an impulsive sort of guy or a woman, very lively, very honest, very passionate. So a passion might begin for you. You might initiate a relationship rather fast with someone. Someone who might pursue you as well. Someone who might be younger than you. Or you might feel passionate about something. This does not have to be about a person. You are passionate about something in your life. And this thing that you do because you like it turns out to be the thing that gives you something that you always wanted, that you've always desired. As long as you remember the advice, which is to nurture all that you love. Do the things because you love them, you love to do them, not because they will give you money or rewards or whatever. Do the things that you love to do. That's the advice for May 2018, Scorpio. Now the present, the past, affecting the present and the future. You have the Death card. So I don't know if it's 5 major arcana cards. I think it's 5. So for about 50% of those who see this video, May 2018 might be a very big month, might be a month of big transformation. Okay? So, but regardless of that, within the last 3 months, there was some sort of change for you within the last 3 months. So maybe you ended a relationship or you started a relationship. Maybe you left your job or you got fired, or you started a new job. There's some sort of change and transformation within your life within the last 3 months. And this is the clarification card. I see this as like the sun. It's shouting, the sun. Yeah, it feels like the sun. It could be the moon. Shouting out a flower. It's like, how do I say this? It's like you're screaming about the things that you love. You're screaming your love for something. Does that make any type of sense to you? It's like you cannot hold it anymore, Scorpio. And within the last 3 months, you might have ended something, or you might have started something that is connected with something inside of you, something inside of your heart that you really treasure. It's something that is sacred and that you love, and you cannot hold it anymore. You need to do this, and you start it within the last 3 months. And now again, this could be some simple, this could be a hobby, this could be something that you always wanted to do. For some of you, it could be something like singing. You always wanted to sing. Maybe you have some sort of ability to sing. I'm thinking opera. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I know why. Opera. Maybe some of you, maybe you had some sort of skills in terms of singing, and you started singing within the last 3 months, or you went back to take music lessons and singing lessons, and you started practicing again singing. But it could be any other thing. And it feels like, because there's mountains here, that you overcame some sort of obstacles to just do that thing you wanted to do. And this thing that you wanted to do will still be very much present within May 2018. And it's connected with some sort of wish and desire that you always had. Now, the next 2 cards are in the position of that which you want or that which is in your mind. And you have the Ace of Wands. So starting something new, something that really fills you with passion. Some sort of activity, and this could be work related, but not necessarily. It could be a hobby. It's something that you feel really passionate about. It could be even, for instance, if you are an activist of some kind, maybe you start doing this activism, participated in this activism, whatever it is, because you feel really passionate about it. Or it could be starting to sing, starting to paint, writing, writing a different type of book. But whatever it is that you do, I would say that you might do it, Scorpio, within a group setting. Because this card, to me, the clarification card, first it's a star, and it's a lot of people holding hands, making the figure of a star. And they are all surrounding planet Earth. So it could be something that you do within a group setting. Could be something connected with, I'm thinking Aquarius. That's what I'm thinking. Every time that I look at this card, what I think is Aquarius. This is like the Aquarius type of energy. So whatever you're passionate about it, you might do it in a group setting. Or you might take classes with other people in order to learn. Or, like I said, activism, you might be passionate about the environment, for instance. And you might be really you decide in May 2018, Scorpio, that you join some sort of organization to, you know, help save the environment. You know, it could be that type of thing, or whatever it is that you do. You might do it in a group setting, or if this is a new love coming your way, you might meet this person within a group setting. Let's say you start singing lessons, you start learning how to play the guitar, and this is where you meet this person, who might be very talented himself or herself, okay? So that's what's in your mind within the in May 2018. Another thing that I thought, because these two cards are in the position of that which you want to have the courage to be in front of a large group. You want to have the courage to be in front of a large group and present whatever it is that fills you with passion. Okay? If you're passionate about, I don't know, quilting, I'm just throwing out like a word there, quilting. You're passionate about quilting, you love quilting. So maybe what you want is to be in front of a large group and teaching people how to quilt. It could be that. I'm sorry. It could even be a webinar where you are teaching people how to quilt. You know, could be all sorts of things. If you quilt, if you I'm sorry. Oh God. If you happen to quilt, please leave a message below. The near future, you have the Empress card, so abundance, prosperity. This also connects with sensuality. I'm sorry. So within, let's say, the middle of May 2018, and in the middle of May, Uranus transits changes to the sign of Taurus. The Empress is connected with Venus, so Venus rules Taurus in Libra, but this is more Venus in Taurus type of energy, so very prosperous, very abundant, very fertile type of energy. So those themes will be present to you, in your life within the middle of May 2018, I would say. And also follow your intuition, like the first card that came out for the central theme is the Moon, and it's like you're being guided by your intuition. If you allow your intuition to guide you this month, it will bring you the things that you've always wanted. It will bring you prosperity, abundance, and even possibly a new love connection for those who are single. And this is a clarification card, which is kind of, I don't know how to read it in this setting. It's like a woman below. It feels like a goddess. Every time that I look at this card, the clarification card, below, and the colors are purple, and above it's green, and above there's a boat, and there's a man on the boat, and below, I would assume, below the boat, which I would assume it's the ocean, there's a woman, a big woman, and the colors are purple, and the woman is extending her arm, and just the man can see the arm. So it's like goddess type of energy. It's not God that type of energy. It's like the goddess type of energy. Honestly, sorry, I look at this card, and the goddess that comes to my mind is Iemanjá, which is I would say Brazilian god. Not Brazilian, but in Brazil, Iemanjá is a really respected deity, goddess, and she was brought to Brazil by the slaves from Africa. So I think in origin, Iemanjá comes from Africa. So it's like maybe a goddess deity is bestowing upon you gifts, because it's like the Empress, which to me is also like a goddess type of energy. It's like feminine energy is really present in your life within the May, more or less in the middle of May 2018, Scorpio. And the goddess type of energy is bestowing you with gifts, is giving you gifts, is giving you prosperity in abundance, is giving you all that you've wanted and more. It's very good type of energy. For others, there could be a, you might be pregnant, you might discover that you're pregnant. If you are meeting someone with whom you will have a love connection, there's like a very strong possibility of being pregnant. If you don't want that, be careful. If you do want that, congratulations. Now the next two cards represent you, they symbolize you, and you have the Lovers. So yeah, you might fall in love in May 2018. You might fall in love in May 2018, and you might be pregnant. So, or you might, if you're a guy and you're seeing this reading, first of all, welcome to my channel, because most of the people who see my channel are women. If you're a guy, oh my God, thank you for being here. And if you like women, you might meet someone, and you might make her pregnant. Again, if you don't want that, be careful. But there's like a strong possibility of some of you really falling in love. Okay, and this is a clarification card, and it's interesting to me. It's like a guy, and his crown chakra seems to be activated, and on his side there's a snake. And to me, the snake, I can read this card, this clarification card, in many different ways. One of them can be negative, but the other one, it's more or less spiritual and positive. I'm going to read this. To me, it's more spiritual type of interpretation. It's like Kundalini rising. I look at the snake, and in this context, I see Kundalini rising and the crown chakra activated, which means that maybe it is meant to be, for some of you Scorpios, that in May 2018 you might meet your soulmate and fall in love with your soulmate, and this might be almost like an animal type of thing that you can't resist. Now, for some of you, okay, it's like a spiritual. Love also might be the thing that will help you open up your energy, open up your crown chakra, and be more open to receive the guidance of your guardian angels. What I'm getting is, for some of you, even if you already are with someone, okay, and the relationship isn't working, it could be that as well for some. But it's like this love, there's a new love that is like out of the blue, like love at first sight type of thing. It almost feels like that your guardian angels, your source, the source, or God, or spirit, or whatever, are kind of sick and tired of trying to connect with you, trying to reach you on a higher level, trying to give you information, but you're kind of closed. You're closed, and you're not spiritually open the way they would wish that you would be, Scorpio. And the way for you to open you up is to send love to you, is to send let's call it a soulmate. And this soulmate, this love, the sole purpose of this person who comes into your life is to open you up, is to open your crown chakra. So I'm not telling you that this person is going to be the one for you for the rest of your life, okay? This person might be there just for a moment and for a very particular reason. So don't be all whiny and crying. I'm sorry to say this. Don't. For some of you, this might not last, but it has a purpose. It has a very clear purpose. Is to open up your crown chakra, so you might be more open to the guidance of your guardian angels. And by being more open to the guidance of your guardian angels, Scorpio, you will receive the proper guidance. You will receive the messages. You will know of your, again, God, spirit, angels, whatever, good things. By receiving their messages, you will do the job on earth that you're meant to be doing. And by doing that, you're helping not only yourself, but you're helping others. By being yourself, you're helping others. By being the person you are meant to be, you're helping others. Okay, so for some of you, there's like love. Yeah, there's love coming your way. It could be that. And it has a spiritual purpose. This love has a spiritual purpose. So for some of you, it might not last. Okay, what I'm getting also from the Lover's card, you see up here? This is the Cupid or Eros. Okay, and maybe he just fired the arrow. Yeah, he fired the arrow. Oh my God, yeah, I don't know if you can see it. He fired the arrow. It's purple. It's a little purple, almost like a flying baby. And below, there's the woman and the man. There's the female and the male. Okay, and through them, connecting them both, there's an arrow. An arrow that connects, that goes through the woman and goes through the man. It connects them both. It's kind of like that. It's like this connection is unavoidable. Either you like it or not, you are going to be in this connection. It feels like that if you have done the work before, Scorpio, if you had started meditating for like years and years and years ago, if you have done proper spiritual work, and I'm not talking about praying and asking God this and that. It's not that, okay? Spiritual work to me, it is not praying. It's something else. It's not praying and asking and begging for this and for that. It's not that. If you had done that work, you would be more open. Your crown chakra would be more open. And this love had no reason to be in your life. There would be no reason for this love to be in your life. Because you were already spiritually open. And now it's like pardon the words that I'm going to use. It feels like the nuclear option. It feels like that. It's like, oh my God, he doesn't listen to us, or she doesn't listen to us. It's like your guardian angels are like kind of, it's like they had it. Not that they get mad. I don't think they get mad. I have no idea. And they decide to use the nuclear option, which is love. Because love will open you up, either you like it or not. By the way, another thing, Eros or Cupid. Eros is the Greek name and Cupid is the Roman name, the little god of love. Eros, in the beginning, was a powerful force of creation. Eros, the erotic feeling, the way the ancient Greeks thought of it, or the erotic force or the eros force, had nothing to do with the erotic, the way that we perceive eroticism in the present days, because it's a very diminished meaning, because it was a powerful creator. Like Eros was a creation force, like a powerful creation force. Okay, it created something new, and it was unstoppable. Okay, also the Greeks and the Romans, the gods, the ancient gods, the ancient Greek gods and the ancient Roman gods, they were afraid of Eros. Eros or Cupid was the only type of god that they feared. Why did they fear them? Because he didn't respect anyone. He didn't respect the gods. He didn't respect Jupiter and Aphrodite or Venus or whatever. He didn't respect any of the gods. He had little respect for the gods. He had little respect for the humans. He would shoot his arrow, and the gods would be, if they fell in love, they could not help themselves. This is why they feared Eros or Cupid. They feared him because if he fired that arrow of passion, they could not control themselves. It is an uncontrollable force. That's what I'm getting. It's an uncontrollable force. An uncontrollable force of love might dominate you, some of you, in May 2018, Scorpio. Now, some of you might be single. Some of you might be hitched already. And also another thing that I'm getting, it's like the snake that came into the Garden of Eden. The snake was a temptation. But what did the snake give us? The ones, and we are, metaphorically speaking, mythologically speaking, what are we humans? We are the sons and daughters of Eve and Adam, of Adam and Eve, okay? And because of temptation, we had access to the tree of knowledge. We had access to knowledge, which we had not had access before. It's the same thing. Like this temptation comes and opens up the crown chakra, which will give us knowledge. And it's again, it's the thing. It was meant to be. It was meant to be because we're not doing it in any other way. So the nuclear option, so to speak, quote unquote, is the route taken to force us to be more knowledgeable. And I'm not talking about book knowledge. I'm talking about spiritual knowledge. And the nuclear option has to do with temptation and it has to do with love. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is interesting. So, what if it's not love? And then it could be that you do something that you truly do love and you cannot help yourself. It's like, let's say that you paint. So throughout May 2018, it might have, it's like kind of like a creative surge, a volcanic force, a creative volcanic force that takes over you, and you simply have to draw, or you have to write, or you have to take, I don't know what it is. It's like a creative, artistic force that takes over you, and you simply must create. Okay? And you cannot do anything else. And you can even go to realms in terms of creation that others feel are forbidden. You might be creating things that others think, you cannot do that, you cannot create that. That is forbidden. Forbidden. Haram. Okay? But you don't care. You simply must create. Okay. This is interesting. Scorpio, I'm liking this reading, even though it's a bit scary. And I'm Scorpio rising myself. So, let's see. So, those around you, people surrounding you in your environment, or how other people are seeing you. So you have the Six of Wands, which is a victory card, and you have this, oh my God, this clarification card. And to me, in this deck, this is one of the cards that speak of, soulmate energy. Okay, and if you look at the clarification card, it kind of feels like a heart, like the shape that they do. And also it feels like blood in both of their bodies. So if there is love coming your way, it is going to be painful. It's going to be painful, but at the same time, it feels like you cannot help yourself. I'm sorry to say this. Now, if this represents the person whom you may meet, this person might be again from a fire sign, because Wands is connected with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This person might be a bit arrogant or full of himself or herself. You know, I'm great, I'm fabulous, I'm this, I'm that. This person might be extremely successful in whatever he or she does, might be extremely well admired, might be a leader of some sort, but is very successful, or is a person that has come into success, and he or she is really full of himself or herself, is really proud, like there's like immense pride, and it's the type of person who's admired by others. This could be even a famous person, but this could be a person that is greatly admired by others because of their talent and their beauty. This person can be very beautiful as well and have a lot of charisma as well. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, and it could be you meet and you fall in love. Okay, it could be like that. Okay, but it's going to be a painful love, I'm sorry to say, and it's going to be equally painful for both of you. I'm sorry to say. Okay, then if it's not the person, if this is not connected with love, it could be that who are the people surrounding you? Maybe you decide to start something new. Maybe you decide to follow your intuition and you decide to start something new, something artistic. Maybe you decide to go back to singing and taking singing classes and music classes and music lessons, all of that. So the people who will be surrounding you are very successful people. Maybe you join a group, okay? And these are very successful people. And there's no love involved, and there's no, okay, you don't fall in love, no, okay? And you happily single, or you are happily already with someone, okay? But the people who will be surrounding you in May 2018 are people who are absolutely, they are fabulous in what they do. They are just so talented, and you greatly admire these people because they are just so great. They're so good, and they seem to be in tune with each other. This could be a group. You might even decide to join a choir of some kind, and these people are in tune with each other. This could be soulmates, yes, but not with you. They are soulmates. This group is a soulmate, but it's not romantic soulmate, okay? It's musical soulmates. Another way of reading these two cards together, it could be that how other people surrounding you are seeing you. So other people could be your friends, your family, your co-workers. How are they seeing you? They are seeing you as someone who might have fallen head over heels for someone. If you fall in love, it will be very apparent. Or they might be seeing you as someone who's very talented. They might be seeing you as someone who might be reaching some sort of success, a long-held desire. A long-held desire. Something that you've always wanted comes your way. And it's a victory of some kind. It could even be a prize of some kind, okay? By the way, if there is someone coming your way, this person might be a foreigner because of the star card. So this person might be a foreigner, or if you go abroad, you might meet this person abroad. Anyway, people surrounding you are seeing that you are very talented and they admire you. Or you might be receiving some sort of accolade, some sort of gift, and you might be in the public eye. You might have some sort of victory. If that's not the case, and if you going back to some sort of artistic endeavor that you've always wanted, people, even if you don't get any type of prize or publicity or whatever, people around your family, your friends, your co-workers see that you are very talented in what you do. They admire you, and they see that you give your heart and soul to whatever it is that you're doing, Scorpio. You give your heart and soul to it. And it feels like you're meant to do this thing, whatever it is. Now, moving on to the next two cards. They are in the position of hopes, fears, advice. Yes, dreams, hopes, and fears, and advice. And you have the Ten of Cups. Your wish is to be emotionally fulfilled at all levels. It's just to feel happy. This is what you want. You want to feel happy. And this is the clarification card, and this is a figure that seems to be on a threshold of something. This figure to me has come a long way through a dark tunnel, through a dark cave, and now this person is stopping at the entrance or at the exit and is looking up, and this person, it feels like a guy, it could be a woman, is looking at the birds, is looking at freedom, and maybe he's looking at the sky. I don't know, it's like he's about to start something new, or she's about to start something new after a very long period of darkness. Whatever it is, it fills his heart or her heart with complete emotional happiness, complete fulfillment. Now, this could be a wish, yes. This could be a fear. You fear that this thing that you do will not emotionally fulfill you. I really doubt that. I don't know what it is, but it just completely fills you with joy and happiness. There's nothing else above this happiness. If I see these two cards together as an advice, the advice would be, in order for you to feel completely happy with what you do, you must do it on your own. You must walk the road alone, even if you are in a group. Or you must have some sort of quiet time for yourself while you do this thing that fills you with love and happiness. Maybe you need quiet time while you paint, while you sing, while you learn to play the guitar, while you learn how to make music, while you write music. It's like the advice is contemplate everything that already makes you happy. Have time for yourself in order to fully be present while doing this thing that fills you with love. Also, the advice could be advance to your new life in order to achieve this complete happiness. Advance, like take the next step. Get out of the cave, get out of the darkness, take the next step, because your life will be fulfilled, your life will be completely happy. And yeah, in the cards, in the tarot cards, it's a little girl, and also there's birds, just like in this one. In the clarification card, there's like a dove, the dove of peace, and there's birds here, and she's standing still. She's standing still, and there's like, feels like a bridge here. I don't know if it's a bridge, but she's feeling still. She's being still, not advancing, but she's looking at above. She's looking. I don't know if this is a bridge, and behind the bridge there's the mountains. And to me, it's the same advice. To get complete fulfillment, she must advance. This little girl must move on, move further. Do whatever that you need to do. Just take whatever step you are guided to do. Just take that step, because it will give you a lot. Now, the outcome is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me, the outcome card, because it's the Five of Pentacles. In traditional decks, the Five of Pentacles is when we feel out in the cold. We feel that we do not have the help of anyone, that we're completely alone. It's when we feel that we don't have enough money to do the things that we want to do, or that we feel that we are unworthy of something, that we are not worthy of this, or we don't have enough talent. It's weird that this card came up, because I don't feel that the rest of the cards are telling me that. They're telling me the opposite. So, in this deck in particular, that feeling does not seem to be present. It's a different type of feeling. If I look at the card itself, I don't know if it's mermaids. It feels like mermaids, and they're happy. It feels like three mermaids, even though this is the Five of Pentacles. It's three mermaids, it feels like. And no, four. Like one, two, three, four. Four mermaids. One, I can only see the head. And they are covered in gold and jewelry. They have crowns. And the crown reminds me of the crown of victory. They have crowns. There's gold in the water. And they're happy. They're celebrating something. So this is a completely different feeling. I like to have different decks exactly because of that. Because there's differences within the decks. And the Fairy Lights Tarot, there's different meanings also. So it's more like a feeling of celebration, honestly. It's more like a feeling of celebration, being happy, and being covered in gold, and maybe getting rewards for whatever it is that you love doing. I don't know what it is. It could be so many things. And this is you could even be like an actor or an actress, and you could even join a theater group, an amateur theater group, because you feel like it. even though you have no ambitions of going to television and making movies or being a professional actor or actress, even though you have no ambition of such, you might have some sort of break, or maybe people admiring you might be the thing which is enough for you, even if you don't make it big, you know. And this is the clarification card, and this is why I said acting, because it feels like you know that scene in Shakespeare. I don't know if it's Hamlet, and I think it's Hamlet, and he's looking at the skull of a friend. No, yeah, Macbeth. Oh my God, I don't know this. You know that famous monologue, to be or not to be, that is the question, blah 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 blah. And he's looking at the skull, if I'm not mistaken, of a dead friend. It feels like that. It feels like that same scene where one is asking oneself to be or not to be. It's like, so that's why I said some of you might have some sort of theater group type of experience, and maybe you're going back to it, but only for fun, only because it fills your heart with joy. That's it. That's the only thing that you want. And by doing the things that you want, you will get a wish fulfilled, some of you, okay? It's so joy, also the outcome could be some sort of celebration, some sort of joy. That kind of also, and while you're doing that, and because of the other cards, you might have some sort of revelation within yourself. Because you're doing this for fun, because you love it, but at the same time you're asking you're like, there's like a deep questioning of yourself within yourself. And this deep questioning is the thing that brings you some sort of revelation, maybe, of yourself to yourself. It could be that. Now, if this is a love reading, you're having fun. You're having fun with this person. This person might be rich. This person might be taking you to visit, to meet friends. All of his friends or her friends might be rich. You're having fun. It's very expensive fun because maybe this person takes you to the best restaurants or bars or whatever, and maybe gives you lots of gifts. And while you're having fun with this person, there's this deep questioning of yourself. And again, I'm seeing above the bigger head this whiteness that reminds me of the card that represented you, the crown chakra opening up. It feels like this joy, this love, this passion kind of makes you go within yourself, question yourself, know more about yourself, and while doing that, it's like you're more spiritually aware and your crown chakra opens up. It's like a spiritual birth through love, or through doing a thing that you've always loved to do, that might have broken your heart before, but no longer breaks your heart, because you have no expectations. You just want to do that thing that you love because you love it. Very interesting reading. I only am getting interesting readings for May 2018 for all signs. All signs seem to be awakened in some way. It's more like a reading connected with fate and destiny and vocation and stuff like that, and your own personal quest. And that's it. That's it, Scorpio. This is the reading that I have for you for May 2018. It's a very general reading. If you feel like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.